T-minus 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Isang makakalikasang gabi po sa inyong lahat, and at the same time, happy weekend po! Happy Saturday! And also, maraming salamat po kanina sa nanood sa aming live together with Magandang Pilipinas candidate na malapit na din po mag-start. And also, tomorrow is another Binibining Pilipinas season. So please, vote pa rin po sa ating mga Binibini girls. But then, let's focus our attention to our Colors of the Earth girls from Miss Philippines Earth 2021. Papasukin na natin sila isa-isa. Let's start from, medyo malayo-layo tayo, from Carrascal, Surigao del Sur, Mars Luis.
Hi, Mars!
Hi, Mars! And also from Mindanao, diretso tayo from Bulacan. From Malolos, Bulacan, let's welcome Mars Nika!
Hello! Good evening! Isang makalikasang gabi sa ating lahat.
Ayan. Sa totoo lang, excited ako dito kasi yung tandem nila, kilala ko kasi silang dalawa na medyo talkative at madaming ma-share sa atin. Kaya gustong-gusto ko mamaya yung kwentuhan natin. But before we start our kwentuhan, would it be okay, Mars, if pakilala tayo sa mga manonood sa atin and also give a little fun facts about you. Mag-start tayo from Carrascal. Mars Louise.
Okay, hello everyone. Maradyaw na adlaw sa ato tanan. I am Luis Tantunes, representing Carrascal, Surigao del Sur. I am 22 years old and I'm still taking up my master's degree at UST here in Manila. So, ngayon nasa Manila ako, wala ako sa Mindanao, pero hopefully I can go back soon kasi namimiss ko na yung mga pagkain doon, ang fresh seafood and everything. And I hope that someday, Mars, makasama mo ako doon.
Exciting. Thank you so much, Mars, Louise. And also from, ito, ang lapit lang, isang oras lang ata from my place, from Malolos, Bulacan. Sinasabi nila na ang Bulacan is home of the historic province in the Philippines. Mars, Anika, magpakilala ka.
Mabuhay! Again, I am Nika Vea Diaz, representing the beautiful capital of Bulacan, Malolos City. I am 20 years old and currently studying at Bulacan State University, taking up Bachelor of Science in Accountancy. In everything that I do, I always keep it simple, but with love for it to be done. I often write poems and poetry, and I deliver it in school competitions. I love to do volunteer work and community activities, especially in our barangay Mohon and sangguniang kabataan ng Mohon in their projects because I saw the need of the people in today's new normal. And also, I have the heart for leadership as I am an active officer of Enactus, Bulacan State University, which is the organization that I work with my advocacy.
Ayun, thank you so much, Mars. And question lang with regards to ang fun facts na sinabi mo. As a student of Bulacan State University, ano-ano na yung mga achievements mo na nabigay sa school ninyo?
Well, I am a second year student and the highest achievement that I can offer to my school and of course is this pageantry, being able to represent our municipality in the national competition. I think that's the most special thing that I can be proud of for them.
Thank you so much. And also ito, I know that some of you, or for the both of you girls, you joined din pageant or even iba first time din. Pero Mars, would it be okay if you could share to us your pageant journey, your pageant life, your parang kailan kayo start mag-join ng beauty pageant and also ano-ano na yung mga beauty pageant na nasabihan ninyo? And ito yung pinaka-interesting question. Sino at ano ang nag-motivate sa inyo to join beauty pageant? Mag-start tayo kay Mars Louise.
Okay, so actually, ever since I was young, medyo boyish talaga ako. Kasi I grew up with two brothers, so I would always sit like a boy, act like a boy, wear my brother's clothes. So my mom was really, parang frustrated na, why do I have three sons instead of a daughter? Sabi niya ganon. So, ayun, sinasali niya ako sa mga buwan ng wika, yung sumusuot ng mga best in Filipiniana, yung mga ganon. But then I never took it seriously. Only when I got to college, my handler, Mami Leo Sanchez in Cebu, she discovered me at my friend's debut. And then, pinasali niya ako agad-agad. Like, sinali niya ako agad sa, Miss Mandaue, 2016. And that was I got first runner up there. And then I also joined Miss Silka Cebu 2016. I also got first runner up lang. Yeah, and then after that I stopped kasi alam mo naman studies first. I wanted to graduate with flying colors and everything. And then yun, bumalik lang ako nung 2019. Nanalo ako ng Hiyas ng Karaskal, and that's why I'm representing Karaskal. I brought the name of Karaskal. When I joined Miss World Philippines 2019, I placed as semi-finalist. And then I won Miss Bikini Philippines 2019 as well. Yun na yung last ko. And then Miss Philippines Earth.
Thank you so much. At kung hindi alam ni Mars Louise, since Miss World, nakasubaybay na ako sa journey niya. At nung nakoronahan siya noong Bikini Philippines sa AFP Theater pa ata ito.
Oo, nandun kayo?
Oo, nandun kami. Nandun kami mga media. And also, correct me if I'm wrong, sa lahat po ng nanonood, kabatch po ni Mars Louise is yung ating Miss Eco Teen na Berta Tamundo.
Oo, siya yung second runner-up ko.
Second runner-up. And also, yung lumalaban ngayon na sister din in her pro media management na si Shannon Stampon. Kabatch siya din doon sa Bikini Philippines. Kaya good luck, Mars Louise. And also maraming salamat sa pag-share sa atin sa pageant journey mo. And also, diretso din tayo sa Malolos, Bulacan. Mars, Nika, ano naman yung love story mo sa the world of pageantry, di ba?
Yes, well, my love story on the pageantry was not a typical story. May pa disclaimer. Well, when I was a child, I really had a strong personality talaga. Siguro dahil I'm the only unika iha in the fam, just like our Ate Louise, because I have three brothers and my mother and father being so excited kasi babae ako, they wanted to push me talaga sa mga bagay na alam niyo yun, kasi di ba nung bata tayo, wala pa tayong isip, kaya kung ano yung gusto nila, kung ano yung maisip nila, talagang pinapagawa nila sa atin. And I think I am grade 1 back then, and I joined my first ever pageant in school, and I literally have no idea on what's happening, why I'm dressed like this, why I have a lot of makeup, and I promise you never wanted to know what is my aura that day. Di talaga ako ngumingiti. And a little fun fact, well, hindi ko talaga to maalala, kaya don't judge me. Pero sabi nila, when I was introducing myself there was a mic stand in front of me. And when I was saying, I am Nika Vea Diaz, and thank you, boom! I bow on the mic at nauntog talaga ako. At yung speaker talagang talaga yun. Naririnig ko pa lang sa story nila, parang nahihiya na ako. Then syempre po, as the time goes by, I was inclined and have the heart for leadership talaga. I am an active officer, as I was said earlier, and the president of the student council in our school when I was in high school. We are conducting projects to help and inspire people and do events for them, just like pageants. And there was a time na parang deep down in my heart, parang may nagsabi, parang may calling na, why don't you step out of your comfort zone? Total, ang daming nagpo-push, ang daming nag-encourage. And I saw the purpose and the beautiful platform that can be life-changing, not just to myself, but also to the community. And that bring me to the barangay pageant, which I won my first title last 2019 as Binibining Mohon 2019, and that's the opening of doors of opportunities for me to represent my barangay in the local level as your Reyna ng Malolos 2020. And gratefully, by God's grace, I am here as your delegate for Miss Philippines Earth 2021.
Ayun, thank you, thank you. Ito, question lang, kasi syempre, back up na kayo with experience with regards to beauty pageant. And also, naranasan niyo yung face-to-face. And this one is way different. It's a virtual pageant. I know, 360 degree siya. And some of you, nagsasabi na, okay, parang makakaya namin yung virtual pageant or whatnot. Pero ito, question sa inyo, Mars. How is it? Kamusta ang virtual pageant ninyo? Ano yung mga bloopers na nangyari? Take us back sa preparation ninyo with regards to ang virtual pageant. Mars, Nika, mag-start tayo sa inyo. Kamusta yung virtual pageant experience mo?
Well, breaking the distance was definitely not easy. Talagang expect the unexpected talaga. And stepping out of my comfort zone is a great challenge that I never thought I couldn't make. Aside from practical struggles that is very vital in the pageantry, like the financial need, physical and mental readiness, of course, I also encountered challenges in its new and unique form kasi nga virtual. Actually, this is my first making it making it in visual form makes it harder for me to stand out of 66 beautiful candidates. I also need to deal with the internet connectivity during our live segments, interviews like this, and guesting. Of course, it is also hard to communicate and socialize, to work with my advocacies, and to communicate with my eco sisters. And above all, I felt the pressure of representing my city as their first ever representative. But it is a good pressure that made me wanted to work hard more beyond what others expected and perceived of me. But nonetheless, I truly enjoy each step of the way by the help of my family, friends, and classmates, which are my backbone and safe place. Also, through the support and encouragement of the local government unit and provincial government, it is such a great honor to raise the flag of Bulakeñas to showcase the beauty of what we have and make this pageant more than just me.
Yay! Thank you so much, Mars. And ito, kay Mars Luis, ang question ko, kasi Mars ito hindi natin may pagkakaila. We only see the finished product. And that finished product is only 30 seconds of your exposure. How was it, Mars? Kamusta ang preparation mo with regards to virtual pageant? And also question lang, naging hands-on ka ba sa pag prepare, like for example the location, dapat ganito yung nangyari, dapat ganito yung sports ko, mga ganon. Ano yung masasabi mong very Luis sa virtual pageant na to?
Okay, so I've only been in physical pageants before, diba? So sobrang iba talaga yung virtual pageant, and it's just like, it's a whole new world, and there's so many more challenges and so many more difficulties. At saka, alam mo yun, yung it's difficult, and at the same time, yung hours and hours of like shooting and makeup and everything, tapos 30 seconds lang yung 30 seconds lang yung exposure nyo, alam mo yun? As in, yung parang I think I can appreciate it because at least I really get to represent Karaskal, and at least, alam nyo yun, yung na-feel nyo yung support through the comments of the judges and the comments on the video na, go Karaskal, you look great, ganon. Yun talaga yung parang rewarding about those experiences. But then, yeah, struggle talaga siya. And I can say that for the most part, the designers I get are truly my friends, and I trust them with what they do. Kaya alam mo yung kahit hindi ko nakikita yung design ng gown, sabi ko, okay, you can do it. I know that I trust you and everything. And I'm so glad din na lahat talaga ng designs, they really based it off of Karaskal. They were really inspired by all different sectors of Karaskal, even the tribal. So, wala. I'm like so happy and proud that it's integrated into my work. Even in my sports video na Muay Thai, parang sabi ko, fighter ako dito. Kasi ginagawa ko talaga yung Muay Thai. So parang, alam mo yun, lahat authentic and I'm so happy about what we're putting out. Tapos, hindi lang yun, Mars. Ito yung mga live guestings and yung mga live interview. Mars, hindi ako magaling mag-makeup. Trust me. Hindi talaga. Kung ako lang bagong ligo, dito na ako, okay na ako. Hindi na ako mag-makeup. Pero, pero yun nga yung mga hunters ko. Sabi nila, huy, mag-makeup ka. Bahala ka na kung hindi ka marunong. Mars, alam mo yung eyelashes, yung pinakamahirap. Yung mga 3 to 5 times ko pa ididikit tapos tatanggalin, ididikit tapos tatanggalin. Struggle talaga siya. Pero yun, andito ako, doing my best.
Thank you so much. And also, very very parang gusto ko tong tanungin din sa inyong mga girls. Kasi syempre, virtual pageant siya. Yung preparation is, akala ninyo, ganun-ganun lang. Pero it's double up eh. Parang level up talaga. And for you girls na nag-join na ng parang sabihin natin face-to-face na pageant, naging pressure ba sa inyo yung virtual pageant na ito? Most especially sa mga deadlines na binibigay ni Miss Philippines Earth. Mars, Luis.
Actually, I think I'm fine with the deadlines because I mean I work punctually and I always do my things on time. I manage my time very well. I'm very used to this kind of scenario and so responsible naman ako with planning. Yung na-pressure lang ako is that I don't feel as confident on camera. I feel like my performance and my looks, it's a way better in person kasi from past experiences, madami nang nagko-comment na, uy, mukha kang blah, 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 kung sa picture, ganon. So, medyo natamaan yung confidence ko dun. But, you know what? It's a new challenge and I'm stepping out of my comfort zone and I'm learning and I'm growing.
Thank you so much. And I know, kasi nagkita kami nito ni Mars Luis nung press presentation nila sa Pro Media. And yun nga, yun yung usual. I know that for the fact that Mars, alam mo yung mga usual na comment. And nagustuhan ko lang because parang in a light way, parang queenly talaga si Luis, sa totoo lang. Sobrang queenly nila yung ganong mga comments, which is I commend you with that, Mars Luis. Maraming salamat. And also, Mars Nika, sa'yo naman, how was it? Kamusta naman yung support naman ng LGU sa'yo? How was the support of the LGU? Most especially kasi syempre nasa pandemic tayo. So, paano mo na pull off yung location ninyo, yung yung team niyo na nasa pandemic tayo to produce a great and commendable na videos with regards to the virtual pageant of Miss Philippines Earth?
Well, struggle is real talaga, especially ngayon. New normal tayo, pandemic. Ang hirap. Actually, maraming magagandang places dito na ang hirap i-showcase dahil sarado, dahil hindi pwede kasi due to some protocols and safety precautions, ang dami ring mga requirements kailangan kapag magkaroon ka ng swab test at costly talaga siya. Pero I am so grateful because the local government unit of Malolos, Bulacan supported me financially and morally talaga para ma-showcase ko ng in such a way. Kaya nga, natutuwa ako next week, ipapalabas na po ang aming echo video. Actually, batch 4 ako, kaya abangan niyo yan mga Mars.
Thank you. And kahapon si Luis, di ba? Kahapon
Oo
yung
nga.
echo video. Congratulations, Luis!
Thank you. I was so proud of our work as in talaga. I was so proud of the efforts of my video team and my glam team and the help of the Karaskalanons, especially the LGU. I'm so happy that we were able to feature the tribes, the places, and our activities. As in, parang, alam mo yun, nakakaiyak. Oh my God. Yung ganun, na sobrang na proud ako. And I just hope that everybody else gets to appreciate both the video, the beauty of the video, and the message as well.
Yay, thank you, thank you. And
I'm
ito,
looking forward for that feeling, Ate Louise.
Oh.
yeah. And also, i-bridge ko na lang yung next ko kasi na question ito. I know, Mars, that you joined Miss Philippines Earth not to represent yourself, but also to represent the tourism of your places that you are representing, most especially the eco video. Pero ito, may little challenge ako na ibibigay sa inyong dalawa. So if
Oh my
ever
God.
napupunta kami sa place ninyo, for example, kaming dalawa ni Nika pupunta kay Mars Luis, and si Mars Luis naman at ako pupunta kay Mars Nika na place. Mars, magiging tour guide kayo. Ito, paano nyo sa amin i-introduce ang Malolos at ang Karaskal, be our tour guide, and also kung ano ang itinerary much better, okay? Mag-start tayo sa medyo malayo-layo at medyo sikat siya para sa akin as a pageant vlogger kasi nga because of the hiyas ng Karaskal. But I've never been to Karaskal. So Mars Luis, would it be okay if you could share to us the beauty of Karaskal?
Oh my gosh, uy Mars, next time na mahihiyas, punta ka. Oo. So anyway, of course, I'm a food lover. So sabihin ko talaga, food muna tayo. Doon muna tayo sa one of the most ancestral restaurants dun sa Carrascal, which is the JC2 restaurant. And the food, my God, the seafood is so fresh. And the restaurant, it's literally sitting on the waters na makikita mo din yung mga isda dun. As in, sobrang fresh ng seafood. Yung crab, yung squid, like everything is just on point talaga. And then we can also go to the Extreme Adventure Park. They have zip lines. They have yung malaking swing, yung as in malaking swing. Grabe. Tapos yung zip, may ano din sila, yung car na nasa line din. Ano, cable car. And it goes across the water din. So sobrang medyo nakakatakot pero sobrang exciting niya. And you can climb the walls. They have an obstacle course. Everything's so fun there. And kung gusto niyo mag-relax, syempre, pwede tayo pumunta sa Cold Springs with the big river and the super cold, super fresh na water. And it's just so refreshing. Or, pwede tayo pumunta sa mga white beaches. Dalawa yung white beaches doon. It's either Candido, which is parang super secluded. Parang maliit lang siya na spot. So, you feel like it's your own little world. And pwede din tayo sa Buyata White Beach. Tapos meron siyang walkway where you can watch the sunset. And yun, inspire na motivating na it's just such a beautiful moment to stay there.
Mars Nika, magkakayo. Paswap na tayo.
Paswab na tayo. Go na.
Sa totoo lang. And also, I just like to commend on behalf of us in pageantry, Mars. Sobrang congratulations sa hiyas ng Karaskal because they give us a one-of-a-kind pageant. Sa totoo lang. Kasi malilevel siya sa mga Miss Mulog. Malilevel siya
That's
sa
true.
Binibining Cebu or sa Bicolandia. Kasi sobrang at quality girls ang sumasali sa hiyas ng Karaskal. Sa totoo lang, quality girls, di ba? Maraming salamat, Mars Luis. Hopefully, makapunta tayo sa Karaskal at sobrang excited ako kumain ng seafoods. Super! And Mars, ito, dito muna tayo, maging road trip muna tayo, malapit lang. I know na nasa Manila ka lang, Mars Luis. So, pwede tayo mag-road trip. Puntahan natin ang Malolos, Bulacan. Mars, Nika, give us the best of
Yes.
Malolos.
Yes, well, kung kayo ni Ate Luis, kahit isama niyo pa po si Ate Kat, niya na, si Miss Pampanga, sama niyo na po siya, kahit na nag-aalangan kayo na pumunta sa amin dahil baka malolos kayo, no worries dahil I am here to be your tour guide para di kayo maligaw. Whenever people kasi heard of Malolos, where there are a lot of farms and rice fields. Well, in fact, it is a developing city. a city that is full of culture and history. Of course, I would like to take you to the Baraswain Church to put color in the knowledge that you gain in your history class during elementary. That is one of the highlights of the Philippine history, right? Because it is the cradle of the democracy where we have sight the first Philippine Republic. We also have a lot of museums such as the Casa Real, which we can appreciate the beauty of culture of our history. We also have the mini forest, which is located in front of our provincial capital. Nasa highway lang siya. Tapos, who would have thought na magkakaroon ng mini forest in the heart of the city? This is a place where you can have picnic and food trip and all. Tambay tayo dyan. But aside from that, there are much more than we can offer. I would love to take you to the hidden treasure of Malolos, which a lot of you don't know about, that we have islands, just like the Isla Pamarawan, which I went few weeks ago as I did my eco activity there, and I witnessed the beauty of the environment that we should take care of. That's because we ride in a boat that serve as the transportation of the people living there. Kasi kapag nakakarinig tayo ng boat, ginagamit lang namin siyang mga Malolenyo tuwing may baha. Pero transportation siya dun sa Isla Pamarawan. But I would like to highlight the salt farm there in Isla Pamarawan, which is I saw how to cultivate the salt as well as its impact to the livelihood of the people because through solar evaporation, the fisher folk turned some fish ponds in the province and it was fully matured. Gusto ko rin kayong imbitahan dahil ang perfect time na pumunta sa Malolos is during September nung walang pandemic. Kasi nga, dito po ay sikat na sikat ang aming Singkaban Festival, whereas it's an annual occasion of Bulacan are remembered for 7 days sa festivity. Lahat ng mga fiesta sa iba't ibang lugar sa Bulacan, dinadala siya dito sa Malolos dahil ang Singkaban is also known as sining at kalinangan ng Bulacan. So maraming mga bazaar, contest, diyan, marami ring food trip. Pero kung ang food trip naman ang hanap nyo, marami din naman ng Malolos dyan. Una, dadaling ko kayo sa Sitangs Kakanin dahil kilalang-kilala ang Malolos Bulacan sa mga delicacies, mga puto, inipit, suman, biko at iba-iba. Pero dahil innovative na tayo ngayon, uso na po ngayon yung dalawang dish na pinagsasama. Katulad na lang ng puto pao na favorite ko. Puto, na sinamahan mo siya ng asado, ng siopaw. Di ba parang, oo, yun. Tapos, pag makaisang piraso ka lang po talagang solved ka na talaga.
Uy, Nika, birthday ko September ha. Libre mo ako dyan.
Sure ate, tara na.
alam na papadaghan mo talaga si Luis.
Hihintayin ko yan.
Ate, nagkautang pa ako sa'yo. Gusto ko lang naman po magpa-interview.
Ay!
Sarat lang, sarat.
Thank you so much, Mars Nika, and also Mars Luisa. Syempre, I know that fact that proud naman talaga kayo with regards to your tourism of your municipality. Kaya, 'di ba? Alam ko na ma-ace niyo talaga yung aking challenge. And also, Mars, ito yung pinaka-highlight ng Kweentuhan actually. Kasi akala niyo Kweentuhan is chikahan. No. Kweentuhan is more on about speaking your advocacy. Because I know some of you girls interviewed once or maybe hindi pa. So hindi na-heard with regards to your advocacy. And this is also the time to practice yung Q&A round niyo. Kasi ito yung mangyayari. Mga Mars, would it be okay if you could share to us your advocacy, the backstory of your advocacy, and also why this advocacy? Why you choose this advocacy to champion in this platform that Miss Philippines Earth gave you? So, would it be okay, Mars? Luis, would you like to first share to us your advocacy? The floor is yours, Mars.
Okay, thank you, Mars. So, I really grew up in the province. Alam mo yung madaming farms, madaming beaches, palagi kayo pumupunta sa beach, river, always hanging out with the animals, yung simpleng buhay lang, maliit na bahay, ganon. And so as I grew up, alam mo yung parang you can see the world changing around you, and you can see that the natural world is slowly fading. And I think plastic has a really big part in it. It's because we have that kind of mindset that it's just to use and to throw away. So this throwaway culture is basically destroying our natural world. And that's what really pushed me to um, to try my best effort at pushing for this advocacy, which is to address the problem of plastic pollution at the individual and the government levels. Because both sides has to work. This plastic problem is everybody's problem, and therefore it's everybody's responsibility to contribute something towards solving this problem. So using this platform, and even before I started Miss Philippines Earth, I started working with the authorities already. So I hope to work with the authorities more to be able to implement and enforce laws and ordinances in order to guide the community to be plastic free. And on the individual part, I really hope to influence and inspire people to make simple changes in their lives, to be more eco-friendly, and at the same time to realize the power within each and every one of us to demand for change. Not only can we demand for change, we can also inspire and influence people within our own circles. So I know I've been trying all of these small things all of my life, and I just wanted to take it on a bigger scale. I wanted to take greater action to lead and inspire people to transform our world, to create a greener and bluer world.
Thank you, Mars. And also, sa totoo lang, na-shock lang ako sa sinabi mo. Kasi ako, na-realize ko ito, correct me if I'm wrong, or tayo din, guilty tayo nito. Kapag, sa totoo lang, kapag makakita tayo ng, for example, meron tayong sachet of candy. Kapag nakita natin na malinis, hindi natin natatapon. Pero kapag nakita natin na medyo madumi, kahit may sachet tayo, tinatapon din natin. It's a effect of that. Sa totoo lang. Sa totoo lang. Guilty at guilty talaga ako dyan. Pero Mars Luis, question lang. With regards to plastics na advocacy mo or single use plastic, how can we parang promote environmental activity with regards to face shield? Kasi face shield is a plastic. So is there anything that you can share to us with regards to how can we prevent face shield na kapag malukot lang, tinatapon na?
I think, Mars, like I said kanina, it's all about our mindset. We grew up in this sort of throwaway culture talaga. I mean, just the other day, I saw two people crossing the street, tapos the wind blew, so lumipad yung face shield ng isa, tapos nahulog sa floor, tapos sabi ng kasama niya, kunin mo. Tapos, ay hindi, kukunin niya sana, pero sabi ng kasama niya, wag na, madumi na yan. Sabi ko, hala, pwede naman pulutin na ano talaga ako, na-trigger talaga ako doon. Yung ginawa ko, ako yung pumunta doon, ako nagpulot. As in, na-stress ako doon. So, it's kind of like, we have to, I think in this world kasi, sa sobrang daming na plastic and the cheap and value of plastic, we sort of look at it as little value. But the thing is, it's not about the value. It's about how you can use something for just a few seconds, and yet it's going to destroy entire ecosystems for years to come. After you die pa, it's going to continue destroying the world. So we have to remember that. And yun lang, you have to realize na yung mga face shield, just because it's a little bit dirty, pwede mo naman hugasan or like i-wipe or something. So yun lang, it's very reusable, and so people have to remember that.
Thank you so much, Mars. And also, I know very passionate ka kasi na-trigger ka talaga. Sa totoo lang. Ito lang parang noon, very environmental aware naman tayo. Pero I know for a fact that when you joined Miss Philippines Earth, parang 10 times yung passion ninyo, di ba? Yung
Sobra.
passion ninyo to serve and also to protect Mother Nature. Kaya, Mars Louise, hopefully you promise me that whatever happens in the finals night, please continue. Please continue this
Yes,
advocacy.
Mars. Of
Please continue,
course. Of
Mars. And
course.
also, if you need my help with regards to your advocacy, most especially, syempre, yung platform ko talaga is social media. Tap me, message me, or what, and I will post talaga. Sobra. Maraming salamat, Mars, Luis. And also, diretso tayo. It's another good advocacy. I know for sure ito. Mars, Nika, the floor is yours. Talk about your advocacy.
Well, many years ago, I started to work my advocacy with my organization, which is the Enactus or the Entrepreneurial Action Us. And my advocacy personally is eConvert, a 360 degrees change for environment, where it is a program that aims to spread biocentric worldviews about environmental issues that encourages to adopt more environmentally sensitive attitudes. Through this, we wanted to create solutions, not just to address the climate change, but also to leave an impact to the community by establishing a livelihood towards sustainable growth. Just like, for example, through conversion, which is e-convert, and conservation, are the use of plastics into local products like eco-friendly bags, wallets, paper bags, and generation of our very own plantable paper through paper waste. I believe that eco-friendly packaging, sustainable packaging, and supplies in my era, it's a nice way to be responsible and to be aware kasi maraming aware. Pero pagdating sa action, wala na. Ayun, ayun lang eh. Yun yung problema most of the time. Meron tayong vision. Pero paano yung action natin? Hindi siya tugma. Kaya naman ako, talagang pinupush ko tong advocacy na to with my organization para yung initiatives natin, hindi lang siya mawala ng spark sa loob natin. Kasi taking action for a sustainable and low impact lifestyle without breaking your budget, I would surely recommend e-convert.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mars. And also, Mars, Mika, yung question ko naman sa iyo is, how was your advocacy now compared to the local government of yours? Paano yung advocacy mo nakakatulong ngayon sa government niyo dyan sa Malolos?
Well, actually, masasabi ko talaga at proud akong sabihin sa ngayon na hindi na siya vision kasi may ano na siya, may execution na siya, and I'm proud to maipakita sa inyo itong sample. Ito po ay gawa sa cassava starch. Okay, cassava starch. At ang papakita ko sa inyo surprise. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Tada! I'm a plastic-free cassava bag talaga. Ayan, use me instead. Ito po ay made from cassava starch, which is compostable, easy decomposition, instant hot water, um, instant hot water solubility. Ibig sabihin, kunyari, kapag na tapos ka nang gamitin to, na-use mo na siya, pwede mo siyang i-cut into pieces. Then, if you cut it, lagyan mo lang siya ng hot water. I'm sure matutunaw siya. Totoo po to. As in, talagang sobrang natutuwa ako dahil talagang meron na. Nakikita ko na talaga siya. How much more? And this is because of Miss Philippines Earth. Dahil nga nakasali ako sa Miss Philippines Earth, maraming tumulong talaga. At ito na siya, product na siya. And I think if Miss Philippines Earth gives me this opportunity, I can amplify it to in our locality so that we can use this instead of the traditional plastic bags. Diba?
Ang sarap
Thank
sa
you,
feeling,
thank you. Diba, Mars? Oh my
Oo, sarap sa feeling talaga, girl, 'di ba, Unica? Yung parang yung dati yung dinidream mo lang or yung parang sinasabi mo na I want this, sana ganito yung sistema natin. Eh ngayon nangyayari na dahil sa platform natin, 'di ba? Nakakasaya
Totoo.
talaga.
At hindi to coincidence na kayong dalawa yung pinair ko, which is same of the advocacy. Sa totoo lang. Kaya nakakatuwa. Super duper. Mars Nika, maraming salamat. Sobra. Nakaka-proud. Sa totoo lang, nakaka-proud.
Thank
And
you
also,
po.
nakaka-proud, Mars. Sa totoo lang. And Mars, thank you so much sa ating advocacy round. Maraming salamat. Sobrang na-educate kami with regards to your advocacy. And syempre, before we end, we have a special game. It's an hashtag round. So,
Oh my
mamimili kayo ng
God.
number from 1 to 6. So again, walang right or wrong answer. You can answer in Tagalog, you can answer in English or Taglish, kung saan kayo komportable. So, first word na makita ninyo kung ano lang yung para sa inyong nalalaman, feel free to answer this one. Okay? So, mag-start tayo from Carrascal. Mars Luis from 1 to 6. Your number is?
2.
Number 2. Your hashtag is? Waste.
Hashtag waste segregation. Okay, actually, this is a very relevant hashtag for me because in the municipality of Carrascal, we are actually doing pilot studies on which system of solid waste segregation would be the most efficient. So, sa isang barangay, parang tinetesting namin kasi gusto namin when we apply this strategy to a bigger scale, it will be truly efficient and we will not be discarding any more waste at all. So this waste segregation is very important because I think studies show that above 90% of the trash in the Philippines is still recyclable, reusable, or compostable. Now the problem is, since sabay-sabay lahat ng trash, nako-contaminate yung ibang ibang mga materials na pwede pang i-recycle or reuse. So hopefully through waste segregation, I know that we can finally send the proper materials to where they need to go. So for example, yung plastics especially so that they don't go to the land, so that they don't get burned anymore and go into our air, or so that they don't go into our waters and destroy lives over there. The plastics can finally be separated and recycled and reused, the papers as well, and then the compostable material, yung mga metal, everything can be separated. And also, this can create jobs for the people and at the same time lighten the load of the trash collectors so that they are not holding contaminated wastes anymore. So it's better for their health as well. So this waste segregation will help both public health and also the environmental health.
Yay! Thank you! Thank you so much, Mars.
you.
Mars Nika, ikaw naman. Choose a number from 1, 3, 4, 5, or 6.
I will choose number 1.
Number 1. Your hashtag is, recycle!
Oh my God! Hashtag recycle. Okay, to say it has been heartbreaking, it's an understatement. A lot of people today doesn't have an idea to recycle because naiisip nila palagi na meron naman silang pera o kaya naman talaga ay hindi lang talaga nila ginagawa dahil ayaw nilang mahirapan. Pero makita nyo recycle, it is such a good way in order for us to have a better life because through recycling we could be able to clean the environment but also we can establish a livelihood towards the people, diba? And I think through recycling it is an opportunity for us to make best use and seize the opportunity so that we people, we are only those who are capable of making things.
Wala ba siya?
Cycle.
Ayun, thank you. Thank you so much, Mars. Meron nawala ka na ng konti. Pero ito talaga, kasi nasa virtual era tayo ngayon. So,
Yun nga eh.
yung connection talaga ng wifi natin ang ating kalaban, hindi ang
Totoo.
sarili natin. Alright,
Maulan pa talaga ngayon eh.
very true, Mars. Luis. Mars, Luis, your number from 3 to 6.
Ay, continue pa tayo. Okay, go. Sige, 5.
Number 5, your hashtag is festival.
Hashtag festivals. Okay, so these are super popular in the Philippines. And of course, all of the Filipinos love festivals with all the parties and the karaoke and the food trip. And I really miss the festival sa Karaskal. Kasi, di ba, 2019 pa yung last dahil sa pandemic. And I think the festivals are a beautiful way to showcase the beauty of the culture and also to get the people to join a social activity and just feel how it is to be a nation of united people. And I think through festivals, since it's such a huge thing in the Philippines, we can also slowly integrate an environmental program into these festivals para mas ma-emphasize yung yes, you can have fun, but we can have festivals without being wasteful. We can have festivals while still being environmentally productive. So hopefully that's something that will happen in the future. And hopefully we can have a festival in Karaskal again soon.
Nice. Thank you so much. And Mars Nika, what is your number?
I pick number 3.
Number 3, your hashtag is history.
Oh,
Oh.
hashtag history. Whenever I heard of history, the first thing that comes in my mind was the history of Malolos Bulacan because we Maloleños are rich in history and arts because we are the cradle of the Philippine democracy. Although we embrace change, but we will never forget our own history, which became or which molds us in who are us today, Filipinos, diba? And as a Malolenian, I would love to represent myself because it's not just myself anymore. You know, when the Malolos Bulacan sash was placed across my heart, I represent not just myself, but of course, the history of the history of the Filipino as a Maloleño, and hopefully I can amplify it in the national audience.
Yay, thank you. And last na lang kay Mars Luis. What is your number, Mars?
6.
Number 6. All right. Your hashtag is
Hashtag
water
water conservation.
conservation.
Okay, I think this is very important in the Philippines. Siyempre, na-experience na natin yung droughts, di ba? And then, sobrang maulan na seasons. And I think a lot of it has to do with my advocacy as well. Because if we continue to dispose of our plastics carelessly, we will continue to clog our rivers and to make them dirty and make all of our waterways and even the seas dirty. And the thing is, we cannot source water from those areas anymore because we will have to decontaminate these waters, which is a difficult process. So, if we prevent the plastic from going there in the first place, we can help restore our water resources. And at the same time, the same way we have a throwaway culture with plastic, we also have a sort of taken for granted with the electricity and the water resources that we have. So we have to remember that these are not unlimited. And syempre, binabayaran din natin yung bills natin. So on top of like saving money by conserving energy and conserving water, like using it only when you need it, like alam mo yung tipong natitrigger talaga ako sa mga taong habang nagtutoothbrush sila, naka-on yung faucet, yung parang, ha? Alam mo yun? So, yeah. So, just keeping in mind energy and water conservation will not only save you money, but will also help save our natural resources.
Yay, thank you, thank you. Sa totoo lang, guilty din ako daw kung minsan, Mars.
Uy! Stop ka na ngayon.
Promise.
Mars,
Thank you,
friend,
Mars.
dito mo pala pwede kasama si Ate Louie. Stress mo siya palagi.
But trigger siya parati sa akin. And last, Mars, Mika, wala ka ng choice, kundi ito na yung last hashtag mo. Natural
Natural
product.
product. Well, natural product has been so good for me because when I heard of it, it it not just preserve what resources we have, but of course gives an opportunity for the livelihood of the people in a certain community. Natural products such as usage of uh, resources that comes from the environment uh, is such a great opportunity for us so that we can make best use. Of course, uh, we should be grateful that we have natural resources, and I think we should take care of it now because it is not just for our own good, but also for the good of the next generations. Because we are those who are responsible. People are always tend to, especially this time, this pandemic, we accumulate so much more than what we are expected to be. That's why we should be those who are responsible in taking care of our natural resources so that we can create natural products that is also for our own good.
Yay! Thank you so much, Mars. And also, ay,
Go!
Hi,
Ikaw, may
Mars, ikaw
hashtag ka,
din.
Mars!
Hala, Jessica.
Diyos ko, Lord.
Go ka
Yes,
na.
Miss Pampanga. Hashtag
45
trust.
seconds.
Bring it
Hashtag
on.
trust. We know that we give our trust once, and when the trust is broken, we can't give it anymore. So if somebody trusts you, take that opportunity or make that as a yan, nawala na ako. Make that as an opportunity to not ano nga ba to? To not break those trusts that somebody gave you. And I thank you.
Uy, Mars,
Bongga!
speaking from experience.
Correct, Mars. Thank you so much, Mars, sa pag-join sa aming live for today. And before we end, Mars, saan kayo nila mapafollow sa social medias ninyo? And at the same time, ano nga ba to, message ninyo sa supporters ninyo, most especially sa family and friends ninyo, and also sa local government ninyo, and sa production team ninyo. Mag-start tayo kay Mars Nika.
Ay, sa kanya. Hindi ko kasi marinig dahil sa internet connection. Sorry, Marsa. First of all, I would like to thank you, Mars friends and the team, to Ate Kat for having me here, and Ate for tonight, and I really enjoy to the highest level itong kwentuhan natin that not just showcase myself, but also I got a chance to impart my advocacy talaga. I would like also to take this opportunity to thank my family who is watching right now. Hi to all of you, to my friends, classmates, and supporters, of course. Of course, also to the municipality of Malolos, Bulacan, to the provincial Bulacan for the unending support. Maraming salamat po sa inyo. At last but definitely not the least, for the viewers who is watching tonight, I just wanna say that please continue to support me and other delegates in our journey here in Miss Philippines Earth. You can like, share, and our pictures that is to be posted in the official Facebook page of the Miss Philippines Earth. Vote us in the ecosystem app as your eco favorite and during the live segments of the Miss Philippines Earth. And of course, you can watch our daily eco activities. Araw-araw po yan para maipakita namin ang aming mga initiatives, ang aming pag-travel. Maka-travel na din kayo sa iba't ibang municipality. You can follow me in my social media account at Nika_Vea at Facebook, IG, Twitter, and TikTok. God bless everyone!
Thank you, Mars. And Mars Luis, ikaw naman, saan ka namin mapafollow at messages mo?
Okay, so for my social media, you can follow me on Instagram at only Louise. And my Facebook page is Louise Tantunis. That's just my name. Also, mga kamars, I have a YouTube channel, and that's just Louise Tunis. If you guys want to get to know me more, andun. So, ayun. I hope you guys do follow me and continue to support me kasi palagi naman ako nagpo-post kung ano nangyayari sa Miss Philippines Earth. So, there you can see how you can support me and vote for me in the ecosystem app. And in that, I also want to thank the people who have been continuously supporting me so far. Thank you so much for just pushing me so far because it's honestly a struggle in this virtual pageant. So having you guys comment or having you guys just show your love really helps push me forward in this pageant, honestly. I would also like to thank sila Tito Raj, yung mga KF Camp for their support always, of course, K Familia, and Mami Leo Sanchez, dun sa Cebu, kahit kailan andun pa rin andun siya lagi para sa akin. And of course, my glam team here in Manila, si Mommy Drew Galaguez and Daryl Rojas and Ronald Liarenas. And of course, my video team, Rustic Stills Creatives, sila Sir Elro, Sir Dan, and si Steven. They're kind of like my brothers, I feel like. So, ang ganda ng team ko and ang ganda ng support. So thank you so much to everyone. And of course, to my family, kahit malayo sila, paminsan nagme-message sila sa akin, sabi nila, "Uy, Luis, may typo ka sa ano mo, Facebook post mo." Alam mo 'yun? Binabantay talaga nila. So, I just want to thank everybody from the bottom of my heart. I'm so grateful for this opportunity from Miss Philippines Earth, and I'm grateful to have everybody who's on my side.
Thank you so much, Mars. And again, sa lahat po ng nanonood, don't forget to follow my official social media, which is Mars Franco sa Facebook at sa Instagram. And also, happy 16,000 subscribers sa aking YouTube
Wow,
channel.
congratulations,
And
Mars.
also, gusto ko
Sana all.
shout out to, hopefully, if you need a content with regards to your study, please feel free to subscribe Mars sa YouTube channel kasi ang daming mga tips with regards to kung paano kayo
Board exam.
board
Opo.
exam. And also, message nyo siya kasi ang dami niyang mga tips with regards to that. So, yon. Maraming salamat. And hopefully, ito, may nagtatanong to Miss Carrascal and Malolos Bulacan. I have a question. Why are beauty queens advocating vegetarianism? Thank you. Oh, sinong unang magsasagot? Mars Luis, ikaw siguro. Go, Mars.
Okay. So, vegetarianism, basically, a more plant-based diet would do a lot of good for the environment because a lot of the farmland or the lands that are being used today in the world are primarily used for livestock, and that takes a lot of space. And with not that much yield compared to plants, it takes a lot of space, but you can harvest it often. And on top of that, the livestock industry also produces a lot of the greenhouse gases that contribute to the global warming. And another effect is that we maltreat the animals. There's a lot of malpractices within the livestock industry. So it's just a breeding ground for different sorts of zoonotic diseases, meaning diseases that can transfer from animal to human. And that's why we have this pandemic. And so, ayun, this pandemic was sort of a wake up call to everyone to treat our environment better and to treat our livestock better. And maybe just a sort of reminder for everyone to go more plant-based because not only is it good for your own health, it's also good for the health of our world.
Yay, thank you. And ikaw, Mars, Mika, anong thoughts mo sa question ni, sino nga ba ng question na yon?
Si
Mark
Mark
Shao.
Mark Chow, oo.
Uy.
Sabi niya,
Well, for Mark Shao Uy, actually, beauty here for something. Actually, environment is a broad scope. Every beauty queen stand here for our own advocacy. We are different from advocacies because environment is such a broad scope. It can be an initiative for the
Hmm,
hmm,
nasisira yata yung connection niya.
oo. Mars, ayun na si Mars, Mika. Nasira siguro yung connection niya. Hintayin natin natin.
Ayun, naglo-loading.
Nag-loading siya. Ayun.
Nakamute siya.
Oo. Ayan. Hello, Mars Nika. Nandiyan ka pa ba? Refresh mo na lang. No? Well,
Leave and then
welcome
come
to
back siguro.
welcome to the world of virtual. Ganito yung comments na nangyayari.
Oh my God! Kanina pa ako nagsasalita,
nako.
wala na pala ako.
It's okay,
Nawala.
Mars.
So yun, going back, I think Beauty Queen stand here on our own advocacies because environment is a broad scope. It can be an initiative for the forest, for the water, for the land, and for what so is called vegetarianism. And for my opinion, Beauty Queen stands for vegetarianism because they wanted to protect the animals because of the livestock industry in the poultry, in the meat, in the chicken, so that vegetarian is a good source. If you can have it as a habit, you can plant your own vegetables, right? In your own uh in your own backyard. I think it's a good way for us to build such an attitude towards this this advocacy so that people can be aware of the problems that we are facing that must not be like that must be focused on and not to be neglected. Thank you.
It's all about sustainable living,
Yay!
ano. Yes.
Yay! Thank you so much. And at the same time, mga Mars, tapos na. Hopefully, nag-enjoy kayo sa ating kwentuhan. Maraming
Super duper.
salamat. Maraming salamat. And again, before we end our live, again and again, pinapaalala ko po sa inyong lahat, if ever na wala po tayong gagawin naman sa labas, just stay at home. And at the same time, let's practice a safety protocol kapag lalabas tayo. Social distancing po tayo. Wear face mask and face shield. And at the same time, sanitize our hand or wash our hand. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat at magandang gabi. Happy Saturday, everyone! Bye!